tell you what, you have to work hard to overthrow Vernon Davis, one of the faster players in the game. Right out here is going to run right by Steve Gregory. He has no chance. The Patriots came with a blitz, and yet another missed opportunity. Everything seems to be going the way of the 49ers here early, and yet they're not converting. You're on the road against a great team. You have to start taking advantage.
Turnover inside the 5, missed field goal. And they're trying to make this turnover pay off, and Gore gets slammed down after a gain of 9. 25-yard line. That's Dante Hightower, picked in the first round out of Alabama, knocking him to the ground.
Boy, I tell you, Frank Gore's knee got buckled under. Good block in there by Bruce Miller. But watch Frank Gore's knee sort of collapse underneath him and spun around right on it. Very lucky to have survived that one.
8th year for Gore out of Miami. Tremendous career. All-time leading rusher. And this is Gore struggling, trying to pick up that first down. Very close at the 24-yard line.
That was one of the big collisions I've ever seen between a linebacker and a fullback. Holy smokes.
For the moment, Hockley is stopping the clock because they want to measure. And that will be the final play of the quarter because they'll wind it after they measure. That much to go, and they will switch ends of the field. Now what will Harbaugh do?
He's already faked one punt. He's got a great running offense. I've got a guess.
Well, he's going to have a lot of time to think about it because they'll wind the clock and we'll have the break. Another look at the last play.
Watch this. That's a defensive lineman in the game, Will Tukuafu, and Brandon Spikes just... Man, what a collision.
They wind the clock. That'll take us to double zeros. End of 1. Wild quarter. 49ers 7, Patriots nothing. And Sunday Night Football from Foxborough, Mass. continues after these messages. Tonight's aerial coverage brought to you by Geico. It's also Friday night's aerial coverage as you look at downtown Boston. When we had clear skies about 48 hours ago. Tonight, of course, a different story, but a beautiful shot right there. And we come back to Foxborough. Al Michaels, Chris Collinsworth, Michelle Tafoya. And for the moment, the 49ers will line up to go for it on 4th down and inches.
You have to get the snap here. It's not easy.
And look at this formation. And Kaepernick will try to burrow his way, and the ball is loose again. And they don't get it.
He dropped the snap.
He dropped the snap again. They lined up in a formation you only see at the end of a game. And he drops the snap and they turn the ball over.
Anytime you get those 3 guys submarining inside, there's always a danger, and it happened that time. The center has to snap the ball and try and get down so low that so many times you struggle holding on to the football, and that's exactly what happened there. The threat of those 3 monster defensive linemen in there forced Jonathan Goodwin to take that snap and try and get underneath them, and that's right. Kyle Love, Vince Wilfork, they got it done.
So the 49ers, with so many missed opportunities, and you pointed it out, Chris, I mean, it's a game where it almost has the feeling of like 21-0 San Francisco. Instead, 7-0. Patriots have it at the 25-yard line. Ridley takes the ball to the 26-yard line. Gain of 1.
Well, we talked about the #1 scoring defense in the National Football League, and there is a reason why. These guys are simply men across the line, and Aldon Smith coming in, according to Justin Smith, that guy right there, is the big reason why. They had plenty of the big stud guys to stop the run, but they needed that flash player, and they got Aldon Smith, and now this defense is just dynamic.
2nd and 9, Brady swinging to the outside, and that'll be caught by Brandon Lloyd, and then Lloyd with a nice little move after the initial contact to pick up the first down. Breaks away from Terrell Brown to move the chains.
The one thing that's happening, though, when Tom Brady goes slot to this side, it forces Aldon Smith, who, remember, is an outside linebacker, to walk out. So the more often that they go into that slot formation towards Aldon Smith, it draws him away from the possibility of rushing Tom Brady.
From the 36-yard line.
Here, no slot that side, so he's right on the end of the line of scrimmage.
That was only New England's second first down of the game. Play action over the middle of the pass is incomplete, intended for Aaron Hernandez. So much of New England's offensive prowess due to the two tight ends, but Hernandez and Gronkowski have barely played at the same time this year. One of the others been hurt tonight. It's Gronkowski.
You know, Al, it's a great point, because I really feel like one of the things that the Patriots are missing right now is the ability to go with those two tight ends and run the football some. Gronk is so much better a blocker than Aaron Hernandez.
Give it to Woodhead, and Woodhead, who normally is in on third down, comes in on second and 10 here, and finds a big hole over left guard to the 46-yard line. First down. Brady working the no huddle up at the line. And with the Niners closing in, the pass is caught by Danny Woodhead in 49er territory. Brady to Gronkowski, now in his third year. 37 TD passes. That's the most in the NFL over that period of time, and Gronkowski has missed the last month. Has caught 10 touchdown passes this season, and they hope to have him back next week at Jacksonville. Second down and 4. And pass is caught by Hernandez. Breaks the tackle and picks up the first down. Broke away from Patrick Willis that time, something you don't see very often.
Man coverage is what you get. Here you go, Patrick Willis against Hernandez. The 49ers probably play more man coverage with their two inside linebackers than any team I see in the National Football League.
And now they give the ball to Danny Woodhead. Back to the 35. He goes for a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7.
And one of the reasons to bring Woodhead into the game, he's the best receiving back that they have. So now you can put him in the backfield or split him out like they're doing here, where he's wide down at the bottom of the screen, and create some matchups that you like.
2nd down and 7. Brady with a ton of time. Going deep over the middle, and it's batted away at the last moment. Intended for Deion Branch, who just rejoined the team. He's looking for a flag and doesn't get it. Brown covering on the play, and he's hurt.
Terrell Brown's going to make a brilliant play reaching over the top. There was all kinds of time, but as Terrell Brown reached around with that left arm, couldn't tell if he got it doing that or when he hit the ground. Just great coverage. Aldon Smith here dropping back in coverage and not coming after the quarterback, and that's a gift for Tom Brady.
Well, Brown got up and he tried to get back into the alignment, and then the trainers came out on the field and said no, 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 no. So he has to come out for at least one play. You have Parrish Cox, number 20, coming in to spell him. It'll be 3rd down and 7.
But this team substitutes very rarely. They typically play 12 people, and so Parrish Cox really does not get all that much playing time. See if Brady comes after him.
Going underneath. This is Hernandez, and this time he does not get away from Patrick Willis. He makes the tackle at the 32-yard line. It'll be 4th down and 4, and will the Patriots opt for about a 50-yard field goal attempt here?
There it is again, the man coverage against the very slippery Aaron Hernandez. What an athlete, though, Patrick Willis is. Bill Belichick said that by far he thought he was the best of their cover guys and thought he would end up on Hernandez.
4th and 4, at least they will line up to go for it. Belichick may be thinking about a 50-yard field goal in these conditions. If you miss it, you give the 49ers the ball at the 40-yard line. And Brady's going to take a timeout. So we looked over the defense. They'll discuss it with 10:59 to go in the half. Too warm to snow. Temperature holding steady at 35 as it has most of the day. Wintry mix. Cold rain. 4th down and 4. New England going for it.